Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, traders and investors. This is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Thank you for watching this live stream here. Today it is 3rd of March. Okay, we are heading into the end of the first quarter already. Okay, and also today it is the last day of Chinese New Year. Okay, it is Yuan Xiao Jie. Okay, or in case or we call Zhap Guo Mei lah. Okay, so wish you guys a very happy new year. Okay, my last chance to wish you a happy new year. Okay, before I continue, I just want to do a sound check first, just to make sure that everything is good, everything is well. Can you hear me loud and clear? If you can hear me loud and clear, okay, please say a hi to me or just type okay, can hear, okay? Right, let me take a look at the comments now. Of course, just now I saw Wai Lam. Okay, hello Wai Lam, Alan, Hadley, Dan to bed. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so for those who just joined, Adrian, okay, thank you so much. Ngeng, okay, Dave, Chi, thank you so much. Okay, all right. So once again, for those who just joined me, happy new year to you. Okay, I wish you a prosperous new year. Okay, may you stay in good health, prosper in all things. Okay, and have much more in this year. Okay, so of course, by now you should know that during the weekend, there is this US-Iran conflict, or what you call the escalation and such. Later, I'll go through with you guys. Okay, so once again, okay, let me just wait for a few more 1 or 2 more minutes, okay, just to make sure that everything is good, everything is well over there. Okay, so before I continue into today's so-called my analysis, my usual outlook and session, right? Okay, just want to share with you guys about this first. Okay, all right, so before I continue, as usual, a disclaimer first. Whatever I share today, it is just for education purpose, not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. So please do your own due diligence. Hello, Aden, William. Okay, so in case you are not aware or you are not inside MarketWise Asia email list, okay, in fact, I think I sent out an email yesterday regarding, okay, just nice, okay, regarding this trading carnival booster online. Okay, just nice, the timing is just nice. Okay, all right, we have this US-Iran, okay, conflict, and then happen to have this trading carnival, okay, booster online here. So this is essentially this one. Okay, I mean that this is one. Okay, for those who actually miss out our, I think it's late Jan, first, I mean the 31st of Jan, we actually held a trading carnival, okay, in person at Suntec City over there. Okay, but this time around, Plus 500 is happy to sponsor another online event called the Trading Carnival Booster Online. So this is a totally new one. Okay, totally new one over there. So we have invited Jay Toon, okay, founder of Swim Trading. I think you should be very familiar with him. Okay, and Ka Yong, okay, he's the coach at eSmart Academy and also the founder of Trading Dose. I think it has been a while since he has last spoken at MarketWise Asia event. Okay, all right. So these two gentlemen, okay, will be doing a online. It's a webinar this coming Saturday, 7 March Saturday. It is just a very pretty short event. Okay, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, just 3 hours. Okay, it won't be a whole day, just 3 hours. And then we do have a guest speaker over there. Can you see who is this speaker or not? This is Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear is joining us, okay, is joining us in this event because we don't know, okay, he might be a guest speaker because we don't know whether the bear market, Mr. Bear, is coming, okay, by this weekend or not. Okay, if he is, okay, then the speakers Jay Toon and Ka Young, they all will be, telling you, okay, what's in store for the upcoming weeks and months ahead. So, just let you know. Okay, so this Trading Carnival, I'll post the link in the comments. Do register for this event. Sorry, how come I cannot post it? Something is wrong with that. Let me just remove this. This is okay. Okay, I posted on this. That should be the correct one. Okay, and then if you are watching this on line here, you can actually scan the QR code. I'll just put it here for a while. So Ka Yong, okay, founder of Trading Dose, will be sharing with you, of course, the market outlook. Okay, of course, the in focus one will be, okay, the things that are moving right now. Okay, the FX, okay, US dollars, commodities, and of course the geopolitical risk. Okay, G2 also, he will also be talking about the market outlook, and by his title with the new containment, how the Middle Eastern conflict reshapes global capital flow. Of course, right now you know that the Straits of Hormuz, it is so-called closed, and it is a very busy so-called channel for all the crude oil to pass through the supply of oil. So do register for this event for this coming weekend. It is free. Once again, I won't copy that. I'll post this link in the comments, and you should be able to see it in your chat as well. Okay, everything clear? Everything good? Can I continue? Can I continue? Can I continue? Okay. All right. If you can, I can continue. Just type yes in the comments. So once again, for those who just joined, there are more people. Once again, Happy New Year to you. Today is the last day of Chinese New Year. Yuan Xiaojie. Happy Chapagor Man over here. All right. So give me a like, share, and comment over here. Okay. All right. Hey, before I continue, I think I've not done my live stream for for the past 2 weeks. I think the last one before I stopped. I think there is this trading carnival and also the Chinese New Year. Right? Okay, do you guys remember the last one I did was about crude oil? The trade idea that I share with you, it is about crude oil. If you can remember, okay, you just type me in the comments. So if you don't believe me, or if you think that I just talk out only, okay, or in hindsight, you go and refer back to my live stream, okay, the last one in YouTube, I think. But nowadays, Facebook one, I think they will delete pretty fast. They will delete pretty fast. So go back to the YouTube live stream. I first mentioned that crude oil, okay, the bullish favorable period, okay, is in February. That was in early February to somewhat late of February. Okay, 6th of February to 20th of February. I mentioned that, okay, it is for the past 10 years, 90% of the time, okay, it was up, which means that of the past 10 years, 9 years, it was up during this period. Okay, so if you take a look, okay, at crude oil, okay, I'm just jumping here and there, but doesn't matter. Okay, I'll do a naked chart over there. Okay, or study again, I need to refer 6th to 20th. Okay, 6th to 20th. Where's 6? Let's go to 6 over here. Okay, 20th. Over here. Okay, all right, so it was here. So at that point in time, okay, I have no idea that this thing will come out, the US-Iran so-called the conflict. And personally, okay, because I'm also doing swing trading. In fact, I entered somewhere around here, a bit earlier, I entered somewhere around here, okay, and then after that, price went up over there, good enough for a swing trade. I did not actually hold through this US-Iran conflict, but later I'll go through with you the so-called the so-called the roadmap, okay, the time frame. I'm not time frame. I mean the seasonal chart for crude oil. Then you'll know that why it is so good. Okay, in a way that I have no idea, but somehow the event will just coincide and incidents, events just happen. So I mentioned about this, okay, and okay, that I'll just continue from here first. Do you remember the last time? Okay, I mentioned that, okay, that the key indices, okay, all of them, they have a potential star reversal signal. Okay, all right, I'll do a monthly, not this one, it is actually naked chart. Okay, they have a star reversal signal on the monthly time frame over here. This is a monthly time frame. So this is S&P. Every single bar, it is 1 month. Every single month. So January, February, March. Can you remember? Once again, if you can remember, once again, just type me again. Okay, I talk about almost all the key indices, even for Nasdaq, QQQ, for Dow, for the IWM is Russell 2000. Okay, they also have this star reversal signal over there, and also that even for the RSP, okay, there is also a potential star reversal signal over there. Can you remember or not? Okay, once again, if you cannot remember or if you think that I'm just talking cock, okay, nonsense, okay, all right, you can refer back to my previous live stream on YouTube. It is there. It is historic. All the history, all the historical live stream, it is there. Okay, so again, I personally have no idea what will happen. Okay, at that point in time, it wasn't. I think it was in early February. I just said that but if market continues to go higher, okay, then by the time we reach end of Feb, okay, we will have a potential star reversal signal over there. And I mentioned that, okay, I forget whether I mentioned or not, okay. But I say that when we have a star reversal signal, it doesn't mean that the market will actually fall hard, okay. It just tells me that market it is at a overstretch, price action, okay, overextended or overbought, okay, and it is quite dangerous to actually buy lah. So possibly there could be some correction, okay, a little pullback, consolidating or what, I don't know, we don't know, okay, but potential it is there. So I think this is what I always say to my member as well. Okay, so right now you can see that it is actually starting to fall right now for the Nasdaq 100. It is also starting to fall right now. But one key thing, okay, I want to let you know is that we won't know what is the magnitude. What is the magnitude of the fall if it does fall? Okay, if it does fall over here. Okay, all right. So we won't know. All right. So don't say that Alex say you confirm fall. I never say that. Okay, I just that even if it fall, we won't know. It might not fall. So it just tell me not to aggressively buy. Okay, you can choose not to short, okay, but you don't aggressively go and buy. So need to be more prudent, more defensive, okay. Clear so far? If everything clear, can you just type yes or type letter Y in the comments before I continue? Okay, that was what I mentioned before my 2 weeks break from the live stream. Okay, all right. So of course, right now the market it is dropping hard. S&P is down 1.8%, Nasdaq is down about 2%, Russell 2000 is down about 3.33%. Okay, of course, the US-Iran conflict it is here. So I don't want to claim that I am a political analyst or expert. I don't know that much, but I know what happened. I read the news and such. So once again, I just want to highlight certain things. Okay, there is some live streamer every single day will do that kind of like regurgitate from the news lah. Okay, like one day crash. Say market is gonna crash. Then what? Talk about the oil run. Like he's an expert in all these things. I don't even claim to know like a lot of things lah, but it basically just regurgitating lah. So just maybe I'm not sexy lah. I don't talk about all these things about. That's what maybe people like to hear lah. But我不够厉害 okay, to know the expert in all this political thing. Okay, if you want to know about the political stuff, okay, I'll go to Facebook and go and read Kelvin Cheng, the ex-NMP. He talked a lot of things like, okay, all right, I think he more of an expert on this. But anyway, all right, so this is that. But one thing that I'm good at, okay, it is understanding the price, okay, looking at the chart and looking at combining, all the technical analysis, okay, can be market breadth, market sentiment, okay, market internals, options flow, etc. Okay, so I don't claim to be an expert in all the geopolitical event. Okay, so before I continue into that, okay, into the chart, okay, maybe I will want to go into this thing first. Okay, recently, I mean that if you have been watching the market, you should know that the market has been down quite a bit before the US-Iran thing. What is it regarding about? Okay, how many of you can tell me what kind of stocks were heavily down? Okay, before the US-Iran conflict. Okay, which type of stocks were heavily down? Okay, can you let me know in the chat or not? Okay, let me take a sip of water. Okay. Oh, by the way, today whole day I'm out okay, because sending my girls to go for swimming. And after that, Yuan Xiaojie, go to my parents' place and have lunch and all this. Okay, so whole day I'm out, okay. Didn't prepare much, okay, but I did prepare something now, okay. All right, I know my stuff, so just let you know that, okay, a lot of things I can speak on the fly because I know my stuff lah. Okay? Because every day I'm watching the market, I know what to see, what to look at lah. Okay, all right. Okay, so yeah, so correct. Yes, Turbox say software. Okay, software. Agent says SaaS. Okay, software as a service stocks. AI lah. Okay, AI in a way is because of the AI that the SaaS are all affected lah and such. So are the AI fears overdone? Okay, so before I continue, okay, let me remove this QR code first. Okay, let me just remove. Before I continue, just want to ask you, so-called, to get some intel or intelligence. No, just get a poll. Okay, do you really think that the AI, okay, fear it is overdone? I mean, like, do you really think that all the SaaS stock are done, are finished? Okay, all right. So, like, you know, for example, okay, in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, who are all the SaaS stock that is beaten down heavily? So one thing to look at is actually this software sector. Okay, this is based on a daily time frame. Okay, see, there's a potential star reversal signal. Okay, anyway, all right. So this was what happened. So at the peak to the trough, okay, it was down about 35%. Okay, all right. So if you go to stockanalysis.com, because I can't use ETF.com, it's still blocked. Still blocked. I don't know what happened. I think Singtel was gonna blocked by ETF.com. So we go to IGV. What are the component stocks? Okay, I think I mentioned before. Palantir, Salesforce, okay, all those are software as a service, okay, CRM, okay, Oracle, Palo Alto, AppLovin, Intuit, Adobe, okay, thinking that, you know, AI is going to take over them because, you know, they can do a lot of stuff, okay, without using Adobe Photoshop and all this stuff, okay, CrowdStrike, okay, all this service now, all this cybersecurity also kind of thing, getting hit. Okay, these are all the software stuff you add in. Okay, these are all the things that got hit. Okay, in case you are not aware, why is it? Okay. So I want to ask you, how many of you think that it is overly done? I mean that, okay, how about I rephrase the question? So sorry about being myself not clear. Okay. Do you think, okay, the software company are going to be dead? Okay, you think that they are going to die? Okay, just type die in the chat. If you think that no, you know, this is just overly done, they will still survive. We will still need all these software stocks. Okay, just type no, they will not die. So either die or no. Okay, or dead lah, dead. Because I think I cannot type die in the comments. Is it okay? Dead. Okay. No. So you guys think that, you know, will not take over, right? Okay, personally, I feel that not that easy to take over lah, because many of these stocks, many of these company, for example, Microsoft Corporation and all this, okay, or all this, they are doing enterprise work, okay, providing big corporation enterprise, that kind of thing. It is not like so easy. Oh, no, AI, you know, cloud code work or what thing, okay, OpenClaw can do a lot of these things, then they just switch to all this, you know, AI thing, and then do vibe coding on their very, you know, sensitive product and all this. Can you trust, for example, if DBS suddenly say, oh, I don't need all this software as a service or whatever, okay, I don't need a programmer to help me to just do vibe coding, okay, to protect your assets and all this. Not that easy, right? You don't feel the security. Maybe 10 years down the road it can be done, but at this moment in time, I don't think so. So my thesis is that a lot of these companies, okay, all the companies that are using all this software, they are big companies, they're enterprise company, okay. Not say you want to change, okay, within one day, 1 week, 1 year, you just change like that, okay. Yeah, not so easy. Okay, that's my opinion. Okay, all right. So I think a lot of you also say that, okay, but we won't know until at the end of the day it happened. So it's just a poll, but mostly is no lah. But mostly say no, doesn't mean that, you know, AI will really take over them because majority of us are always wrong one. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So this, let me just go through this. All right. So I won't go through the US Iran conflict because I think too many people are going through them already. And I'm not a political analyst expert, so I won't go through them. So for those who just join, okay, I'll just go through this thing first, okay? All right, so the US large cap stock, the software stocks, okay, the technology stocks are caught, okay, between these two opposing narratives. At one side, okay, AI advancements, okay, is compressing the valuation because price drop, all the P or P ratio will drop and all this stuff. So the valuation drop, which means that the price are dropping now. Okay, so the legacy model business challenge. Okay, so which means that all the software as a service, that's why it means this business model are challenged because they think that they are very afraid that AI will take over and make them obsolete. Okay, and then the knowledge worker, basically, okay, a lot of Singaporean workers, we are the white collar workers. We use our brain to work, not use our hands to work. Our knowledge worker displacement concern, which means that there's a good chance that a lot of this company might lay off employees. For example, recently the company Block, okay, ticker symbol XYZ, okay, I think they are payment tech company. They are laying off 40% of their workforce. Okay, but on the other hand, over there, all right. So AI will promise massive productivity gain. For me, in a way that on a personal capacity, it is a yes lah. Okay, a lot of times, okay, previously I need to do marketing. I need to get some people to do copy or whatever it is. You have to do some simple graphics and all this. I need to get a designer to do it for me. Okay, all right, or even website, I need to do somebody to do it. But now one person, I can do a lot of things. Okay, in terms of just personal capacity. Yes, okay, there's a massive productivity gain. Okay, all right. Earnings backdrop. Okay, these big companies. Okay, in fact, nothing much has changed. Okay, they are still earnings. I mean that they are still making money. They are still earning good profit and such. Okay, and accelerating entrepreneur activity. So because of AI, nowadays of vibe coding, okay, and because of using OpenClaw execution wise, all the workflow kind of thing, right? Okay, automated workflow. It can do a lot of things very fast, and one person can do a lot of things. Okay, so you can see that one person company, that is coming up, that could be possibly a one person billion-dollar company. Okay, in the future, that's what they are saying. Like next time, okay, maybe one person, one employee, it is able to generate, okay, a billion-dollar company. Okay, nowadays, like all these thousands of employees is not necessary anymore. So this is our potential, okay, promises of the AI that is going to bring to the economy, okay, and the business world, etc. Okay, all right. But the AI so-called build out come at a price lah. Okay, so of course by now you should know that Nvidia, it is the biggest company, okay, in terms of market cap, 4.7T, okay, 4.7 trillion, okay, and the expected AI expenditure capex is expected to be 700 billion, okay. So but recently, even though the Nvidia, it is actually getting good earnings and profits and revenue, the earnings actually dropped about 5% when the earnings came out over there. So if you go to Nvidia, uh, where is it? Where is it? NVDA. Okay, Nvidia. All right, earnings is actually dropped. It actually dropped over here. Okay, it actually dropped. Even those they beat earnings, we go click on the earnings here. Okay, can see everything green, Okay, estimator is this, but reported is more than that. Revenue estimator is this, but they earn more than that, but it still drop. Okay, all right. So given that, okay, so in fact, the AI infrastructure so remains strong. Okay, but investor skepticism is keeping a lead on tech valuation. So even though everything is going well, at least for now, but traders or investors are cautious. But that's the reason that they give lah. But of course, you know that there is a star reversal signal lah. Okay, somehow all these things will come together lah. Okay, and the market will come out somehow drop, that kind of thing. So in case you're not aware, right now the Nvidia, okay, the weightage in S&P, it is about 8% right now. It's about 8% right now. Okay. All right. And that was what I mentioned, the IGV ETF, also basically the software industry. Okay, there's a 30% drop, in fact, more than 30% drop, okay, from its peak, okay, and the software shrinkage away in the S&P dropped from 12% to 8%. But on the other hand, not all tech things drop more, okay. In fact, semicon still continue to surge higher, while software just drop. So you can see that typically they are pretty much in line with each other. So you can see that they are correlated to each other. So this is like divergence to one another really. So potentially there could be a mean reversion. Either okay, the semicon drop, okay, to come and match the software, or the software company, okay, we actually rally, okay, to kind of chase, okay, the semicon, so that they are to be in line again. Okay, so right, okay, but you know what, after the dust has settled, even Anthropic itself, the Anthropic means the software behind, the company behind Claude, okay, they say that, you know, it is actually meant to complement, and not to replace all this software that is already around, like for example, you know, Slack, Gmail, FactSet is also one of the companies, okay, that also getting hit by the AI. Okay, all right, and of course, you know, innovation reshapes labor market. By now, I think that you might have heard of them. Okay, every time there's new technology, okay, there'll be new jobs. Okay, there'll be new jobs. Okay, jobs that we are not aware of. For example, over here, okay, 60% of the jobs that is existing today, okay, did not exist in 1940. For example, you know, previously, okay, what social media manager lah, okay, influencer lah, YouTubers lah, okay, you know, and all this lah, okay. So past technology, okay, always follow a similar pattern of creative disruption lah, okay. Initial disruption give way to massive productivity gain, lower prices, and new demand. Okay, just like for example, okay, last time, it is just horses and carriage. So if you tell them that, you know, the cars is going to replace horses and carriage, okay, then you might thinking they won't know what is the future for them. Okay, that, you know, all these jobs will be lost. But you know that when the automobile comes along, there'll be new jobs come along. Okay, mechanics, you know, all this servicing the car and all this. Okay, even the derivative job that need to service the automobiles is all there as well. Okay, but on the other hand, okay, there's a knee-jerk reaction. Okay, for example, when just I mentioned that Block, okay, actually terminate 40% of the companies or the employee over there. Okay, so that I think they do a survey asking, okay, whether they think that AI will actually lead them to so-called retrench the worker. Okay, previously only 4.5% that they will do that, but right now increased to 7%. Okay, so AI maybe really does so-called will one of the reason, okay, that will actually retrench the workers, but it is not the primarily driver over there. This one, it is actually in the numbers of GDP and upward of jobs. Okay, all right. So you can see that, you know, whenever the GDP increases, there's new technology and such. Okay, the number of jobs also increases. So at this point in time, okay, we are at the age now. Okay, we really don't know, okay, how AI will shape the world. I think recently, I think you might have read that very scary article, you know, by Citrini. Okay, said by 2028, okay, you know, maybe a lot of people are not needed, no money, to no job, so no money, okay, then no money to buy stuff, okay, then they'll spend less, okay, the company will try to retrench workers and also adopt more AI, okay, to keep their margin. And when they keep they adopt more AI, want to keep their margin, then they retrench more worker. Retrench more worker, more worker, no job. Okay, this on negative cycle feedback loop. Okay, so that was a very scary kind of article over there. But anyway, at this point in time, we won't know. Personally, I think that we won't know now. Okay, I mean that there could be new job. You know, we need new jobs. We won't know what's new job because we are stuck in this paradigm. Okay, that this is the job that we think that it is always there, but we will know what's the future for example, for our kids. Okay, all right. So the broader earnings backdrop. So this one that earnings, I mentioned, it is still doing okay. Okay, so 5 quarters of double-digit growth. So in terms of the economy and such. Okay, even with the AI. Okay, all these AI company. I mean that, for example, Nvidia. Okay, right, providing the hardware, the graphic, all these are making money. They're making money. Okay, even for example, Google, they are doing a lot on AI. Microsoft doing a lot of AI. They are also making money as well. Okay, but and also of course by now you should know that the market leadership, it is so-called rotating in a way that previously the darling was actually the growth stocks, the tech stocks, and all this. Okay, but you can see that recently the value stocks, okay, the US mid cap, the international stocks, okay, and also so-called basically non-tech stock, non-tech, non-US are outperforming the US stocks. Okay, so for example, in the developed countries, 10%. Okay, US mid cap up 8%, whereas for the growth stock is negative, okay, territory. Nasdaq is also negative territory. Okay, so the weakness in the mega cap tech is offset by the strength in the historical lagging asset classes. So many years already, okay, all these value companies are underperforming. Okay, it is their turn to shine right now already. Okay, all right. And of course, you're asking, is it, something to be worried about? Okay, based on seasonal data. Okay, this is something that I take from another data provider. Okay, typically after Feb, okay, March, April typically is a good month. Okay, and after that, percentage of time that's positive is not too bad as well. Okay, so but later I'll go through, but we cannot just look at the seasonal chart, okay, as a standalone. We need to combine with other things as well. For example, the price action, etc. Okay, so all in all, we just want to let you know that even though AI recently it is causing a lot of SaaS stocks, okay, to crash. Okay, but at the end of the day, behind that, okay, there's still real growth in the US economy. The employment, it is still relatively okay. Okay, within less than 5% unemployment. Okay, all right. So the Fed, it is still in line to reduce 2 more rate cut. Okay, reduce the rate cut 2 more times this year. Okay, so all in all, everything is still okay. Okay, all right. So basically, personally, okay, I think that the software company are a little bit overdone. Okay, of course, right now there could be some sell-off and all this stuff, but basically, I think that if you have some extra money, okay, then you can maybe put a little bit. Again, this is just my opinion. I'm not asking you to buy really outright to buy. I think that you can keep some, keep some. All right. Again, I don't know how high it will go, but I think that midterm wise, at least within the next 3 to 6 months or so, okay, there's a good chance that potentially, okay, I think that they might recover lah. This is just my personal opinion. Okay, sometimes very hard to tell people, to tell my views because I scared people misinterpret my things. Say that, oh, Alex say can buy, I didn't say can buy. It is up to you lah. But personally, I think that it is a good time to maybe have some allocation, okay, in the software industry lah. Okay, any questions so far? Everything good? Okay, if everything is good, okay, just type G in the comments here. Just type G. So right now, what is the market doing right now? So it's diving right now. So SPY, okay, is down. So everything is down. Okay. So for those who just joined, okay, hey, if you think that everything is okay, everything is good, okay, just type letter G in the comments. Type letter G in the comments. Okay, before I continue, so for those who just joined, okay, just want to let you know, okay, you can see from the the slider over there, the scrolling bar. Okay, we have this Trading Carnival booster online. Okay, this coming weekend. Okay, I'll post the link in the chat. Okay, just nice, like tell the people just now, just nice. So prior to that, we have the face-to-face event. So plus 500 is going to sponsor the online one. Okay, Trading Carnival Booster Online. So we've invited Jay Tun, founder of Swim Trading, and Ka Yong, founder of Trading Dose and a coach at Eastman Academy. Okay, to share with you, okay, their market outlook. Okay, within the next few weeks and 1 or 2 months. And we, of course, we have Mr. Bear. Okay, I just add him for fun. Okay, the guest speaker, because we won't know whether he's here or not. Okay, the bear market. Okay, so he might be here, might not be here. Okay, so we will see how these two gentlemen will take care of him. Okay, all right, at the event, you see what is the market outlook and such. Okay, so basically, Ka Yong, okay, we'll talk to you about the 2026 market outlook. He'll share with you the key things, okay, that's moving up. Okay, FX, commodities, and the geopolitical risk. Okay, Jay, we're also talking about outlook. Okay, but he'll talk about the Middle Eastern conflict that will reshape the global capital flow. Okay, so you talk about the energy and such as well. Okay, so do register for this event. You can actually scan the QR code here. Okay, if you are watching this on a desktop, or you can do a screenshot, okay, on your mobile phone. Okay, all right, once again, I'll just post the link in the comments over here. Okay, so what do you think of the market right now? So right now, I'll go into the technical part of the session right now. Okay, so Russell 2000, it is down 3%. Nasdaq is down 2%. S&P is down 2% plus, basically down 2%. Okay, do you think the market will continue to dive lower or not? Okay, so once again, so for those who just came now, okay, who just watched my live stream now, prior to that, okay, I mentioned that there was a potential star reversal signal on a monthly time frame. It seems like, okay, it is really starting to go down. Okay, all right, but okay, talking about index, okay, based on the options flow, okay, the market might be chopping around the 675 level. Okay, of course, right now it is actually below 675, there about, okay, 675. Okay, 675 level over there. Otherwise, it's slightly below. Okay, so just to share with you, okay, I actually posted the options flow data every single week on the major asset classes over here. So you can see from the options flow, okay, you can see that the combined indices are. So I share, what is the options flow for IWM, okay, for QQQ, okay, for SPY, etc. Okay, so we can do a combined one. Okay, all right. So in fact, the choppy, okay, yeah, based on what is last 2 weeks, okay, the flow is actually still not exactly very strong, but not exactly downright bearish as well. So the buy the dip still possible. Okay, you can see that actually for the QQQ, okay, net intention, it is actually bearish. Okay, IWM, it is mixed. Okay, and then for SPY, it is actually also bearish structural. Okay, but I don't want to be so bearish for now. Okay, I mean that even in fact the more bearish so-called period, it is actually the second half of the year, at least based on what the options flow it is telling me. Again, I'm not saying that I am always the right one. My way of analysis is the right one and such. Okay, but I think that for this coming week, or maybe until OPEC is until 20th of March, okay, the market might still chop around. So maybe today one day down a lot, tomorrow recover there again, then after that one day down a lot again, then chop, okay. possible, okay? Of course, it can also continue to go down. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. If really break down, okay, if market really break down below 675, okay, or below this level, 670, okay, then there could be more selling because, of the way that the market makers, the options dealer are hedging. So in order to hedge, okay, they need to actually sell more, okay? I think is if buy put, sell put, okay? So sell put is actually, you see, I'm trying to recall how they actually hedge, okay? I'm just show an example of that. Okay, so if a lot of the market participants, for example, or the institution or whatever, the retailers, okay, if they are bearish, what do they need to do? Okay, do they buy a put or sell a put, or they buy call or they sell call? Which one? You let me know the answer lah. Mary say, will there be recording for the booster online? Yes, there will be recording. Okay. Ask you a question. Yeah, try to answer me lah. Okay. If a lot of market participants are bearish, what do you do in terms of options? You buy put, sell put, buy call, sell call. No answer, or you all don't know. Really no answer. Okay, lah. Maybe you all really don't want to talk to me lah. Okay. Anyway, all right. So if the market participant, okay, are really bearish, typically they'll buy put options, right? Buy put options actually, yeah, 知道先 buy put sell call, okay? That's the most simple one. You buy put. Buy put means that you are anticipating that the market will go down. Okay, for those who are not familiar with options, you buy a put options. All right. Thank you, Wailan, for your honest answer. Okay, I tell you, for the options wise, if you are bearish, outright bearish, you just buy a put option. Buy put means that you are bearish. So if you wanted to buy a put, right? All right, somebody else has to sell to you. So it's like a transaction, so it's the same as buying a stock. You buy a stock, buy a share. Somebody else has to sell to you. Can be the broker, or can be the market maker, or can be the liquidity provider, whatever it is. Okay. So once again, it's like buying something. For you to buy something, somebody else must be selling to you. Okay. So basically, if you buy a put, then the market maker will be selling the put to you. Am I right to say that? You buy a put, so they sell the put to you. So they sell put. Okay. This one can understand, right? You do need to understand why I sell put first. Okay, can you understand, right? If you buy put, somebody else has to sell the put to you. So the market maker is selling the put to you. Can understand? Can understand? Just type yes. Can? So for you to buy something, somebody else must be the counterparty to sell to you. Can? So they sell put. So by itself, okay. So by itself, sell put, okay, it is actually bullish. Okay, it is actually bullish. Okay, sell put by itself, it is actually bullish. They are expecting the price to not go down. So which means the market makers are having this bullish position right now. Sell put, okay, sell put, they are bullish. So in order for them to hedge, okay, they have go back to the underlying stock or underlying index to sell that, okay. All right, so basically they are directional, they are bullish. So in order to hedge it, okay, if you are bullish, the reverse, okay, of bullish is bearish. So to sell the underlying stock, okay, or the ETF. So which means that they go to the underlying stock, okay, and keep selling to hedge their position, because they don't want to be directional. They just want to keep the spread, make money from the spread, etc. They are not interested, okay, to hold the sell put, the bullish position. Okay, all right. So if you don't understand what I mean, okay, 算了，不用紧。I think maybe 太复杂了。Okay, never mind. Okay, just for you to understand. Okay, if to a certain extent, okay, market keep dropping, okay, then the market makers have to go with the flow and keep selling, okay, to hedge their position. So which means that if they keep selling, okay, means that will cause a lot more volatility and the market will continue, okay, to sell. All right, clear? Clear so far? So that's the one of the risks right now. Okay. So possibly, okay, the market might chop, okay, but if market really cannot hold 670, okay, then or 675 is the second line of defense, okay, first line of defense, 670 is the second line, okay, then the market might continue to go down, okay, which I have already so-called in a way warn my members, okay, or even to the public that the star reversal signal is here, shouldn't be so aggressively going long, etc. Okay. All right. So right now, okay, if you ask me whether oil right now is a good time to buy or not, okay. So oil personally, okay, I feel that okay, the best time to buy oil is I mean that is a little bit over lah, because okay, I just let you know, okay, inside here, okay, inside the alpha group chat over there, okay, I've been talking about oil for since like 2 to 3 weeks ago, the oil over there. So if you go to the options flow here, okay, if you search for XLE, I think since start of February, okay, this is, you can see that it is February 9, okay, mildly bullish, okay, this is bullish, okay, so you can see that everything, net premium, it is bullish, net delta, it is actually bullish, okay. So I then go back to 16th of February over there, okay, technically bullish, but bullish accumulation long term, okay, right, it is still there. And then the latest one, and then last week or 2 weeks ago, moderately bullish. So I have been very bullish, okay, on crude oil for I think at least 2 to 3 weeks already. So it is there, okay. So right now, by right, if you're holding that, you should be taking profit. Just like for example, over here, okay, under the SEI, this one, okay, cutie pie. Cutie pie actually is not a girl. Okay, she is actually a he. Okay, even though the cutie pie seems like she is a girl, but it's not. Okay, so it's a guy. Okay, so this gentleman actually take profit on the crude oil itself. Okay, crude oil itself. Okay, all right. So I've been talking about that. So if you ask me personally, okay, the crude oil itself is a little bit too volatile for my liking. Okay, you can see that yesterday is down quite a bit. Today is up 8% again. Of course, if it is in line with your position, bullish position, you buy, then if go up, then happy for you, you make a lot of money. But the reverse can happen as well. I repeat, okay, the reverse can happen. What if you buy now, tomorrow price go down again? It can happen, right? Down 8%, that kind of thing. So you won't know. So I feel that right now, because too many people are watching crude oil right now, so I think that, okay, it can be quite difficult to trade, okay. And if you take a look at the options flow, okay, back again on the options flow, the latest one, okay, based on the past 2 weeks also, the latest week can see that it's March 2nd, okay. The net intention, it is still bullish, but hold your horses first, okay. Can see that the 0 to 9 DTE, which is this week, actually it's this week, I think it's this week, all right. So this week can be quite choppy, or it is bearish directional, okay. All right, so you can see that it is near term, okay. There could be some tactical bearish hedging now, okay. Right, but mid-term wise, 10 to 60 days, okay, it is actually still bullish. So personally, okay, I think that there could be still some more upside in oil, but timing will be the difficult part, unless you just 关眼睛啦 and just 买啦 okay, then I nothing to say lah, okay, and don't put a stop loss, then possible lah, but timing can be a little bit more tricky lah, okay. Or I can see that, basically into the March, okay, OPEX, that's 20th of March, okay, there's a buying cost and such lah, okay. All right, and if you actually look at the seasonal data, the seasonal chart over there, okay, I don't mind showing you lah, okay, we are actually approaching the tail end of the bullish period. You can see that this is 1st to 8th for this coming week. I typically use Sunday to Sunday, 1st 1st of March to 8th of March. Okay, we are approaching the tail end of this. Okay, and after that, can you see that the seasonal trend? Okay, right? Is it up or down? Answer me. Is it up or down? Up, say up. Okay, down, say down. Okay. Because I just want to take a break and drink water first. So, so answer me, up or down？不用想太多，看那个 chart 是斜下来还是上去的，不用想太多，OK？ So we should say is down, right? Okay, just purely looking one glance, no need to think too much. Okay, it is like down. Okay, so like maybe, okay, possibly, okay, there could be some consolidation. Again, this downside here doesn't mean that oil will crash, doesn't mean that oil move down a lot. It just tells us that the best point to buy oil, okay, it's not here. Okay, it's not here. Okay, it is actually the start of February over there. Is it correct? Is it in line? Is it in line with what I mentioned at the start? I said that, when I first talk about that, when I first start, I said that when I first start when I first start the live stream, I said that, 2 weeks ago, I mentioned that crude oil, early February, there is some upside to go, correct or not? Okay. So right now, I think the upside, okay, I am not so keen to trade oil. I'm not so keen to trade oil. Okay. Maybe second half of March, then I'll be looking at oil again. Okay. So I recap. Okay. Personally, I think that there could be some upside in oil, but it can be tricky to time it. It can be tricky to time it and repeat. Okay. And right now, I think that as of now, right now, it is not a good time to buy because we are near to the tail end of the seasonal trend. Of course, we cannot just use the seasonal chart to decide when to enter and when to exit. We still need to look at the price action. Okay, we still need to, I still need to look at the options flow. So options flow plus price action itself, these two to combine. Okay, clear so far. So this is actually for crude oil. Okay, all right. You want to buy, you buy up to you. But personally, I think it can be quite tricky to trade crude oil right now. All right, so this is for crude oil. And looking into that, okay, I just want to share with you also, okay, this is what I do in the seasonal vantage members as well. These are for the newer members who join. They have access to the options flow data and also the group chat as well. Okay, all right, so you can see, is it from here? Is it from the general news? I forgot already. Is it from the market update? This one, okay. 22nd of February, okay, Baron came out with this headline post, okay, the front page of the magazine. Baron, all right. Dollar in decline, can you see that? 哇，大大个字放在那边 ，Dollar in decline， OK， 就是美金在下滑 ，OK， Dollar in decline, the reign of dollar is coming to an end. So actually, remember it's 22nd of February, right? I said that Baron came up with this headline cover, right? This is actually a contrarian indicator, all right? And a few days ago, I mentioned about the dollar index. It's in season also, in seasonal trend. So I said that maybe dollar has upside. You see? I don't know what will happen at that point in time. I don't know what happened, okay? Somehow, event just coincide together. So if you take a look at the dollar index is actually DXY, okay? DXY over there. 22nd of Feb. The front page cover also quite soon, right? Always publish the asset classes at the wrong time. Right? So personally, I entered dollar index okay, all right, using CFD So I already exited already. So after that, price just shot up, okay. And if you actually look at the seasonal trend, okay, this one, okay I mean, I show you it doesn't matter. Okay, so you can see the seasonal trend over there. Dollar index. Where is it? Dollar index. Okay, all right. February until now, also in season, right? Okay, but again, it doesn't mean that from here to here the price of dollar index will come down. It just tells us that the best time to buy, the most favorable period, it is gone. Okay, and also seasonal trend, the chart doesn't mean that it is always like that. Okay, it is not hard fixed that you always move like that. Okay, so we cannot be just looking at that. Your common sense, the way you analyze the chart, okay, and options for all this still must be in play lah. Okay, so like that. Okay, so that's the reason why I say that I know my stuff lah. Okay, I'm not trying to 好练 but compared to certain YouTube guru influencer, just keep regurgitating the same thing again and again and again and again. Keep doing live stream every single day for the sake of doing the live stream. Okay, all right, but that works for him now. He's getting a lot of views lah. Okay, but anyway, yeah, just don't like him lah. Okay, anyway, yeah. So this is possibly okay. There could be still some little bit upside to go lah, but need to be a little bit more careful lah. So this is what I do for the seasonal advantage. So again, I don't want this thing to turn into so-called a sales pitch lah. But if you are still interested, okay, in getting my seasonal advantage insiders, okay, you can do so. I think I just last did a preview webinar. Okay, all right. So this is what I've done. I give you all the data. I also give you a lot of other things, options, flow data, etc. Okay, the key thing is okay, you need to know what to pick stocks, okay? Know what to buy and when to buy, okay? The seasonal data and also the options flow will actually tells you that, okay? And of course, okay, I also provide my insights and analysis also. So if you are keen to do that, you are thinking of getting that but haven't really decided, okay, this is your last chance, okay? You can go to seasonal advantage, okay, or scan the QR code over there, enter coupon code alpha 797, okay, and it will stick to you for this price as long as you stay subscribed. This is annual price, 797 annual price, okay, and it comes with a 30-day money back guarantee. Okay, so I won't explain too much into that lah. I mean, for those who watch the webinar, you decide. Okay, all right. So yes, so imagine you know all this beforehand. You know the crude oil, you know the dollar index, you know certain stocks and such that's poised to go up. Okay, how much money will you make? Okay, I wouldn't say you make a lot of money lah. Okay, at least you won't lose money. Okay, am I right to say that? Okay, all right. Any other question? Okay, any question? Any question or not? Any question? Oh, by the way, I mean that I do have a support line, okay, for the seasonal advantage. So if you are thinking or if you have any question for me regarding seasonal advantage, okay, you can actually WhatsApp me at this number. You can see in the chat, okay, 89873181. Okay, this is not my personal number. This is not my personal number. This is my business number. Okay, for the seasonal advantage. Either myself or my team will actually reply you. Let me just confirm whether this is correct or not, the number. Yep, correct. Okay, 89873181. Okay, if you are thinking of any question to ask me regarding the seasonal advantage, but don't come ask me certain personal stock question. I won't entertain. Okay, all right, only for seasonal advantage. All right. Any other questions so far? Any other questions so far? Got question? I can answer a few more questions before I leave this session. Okay, all right. So at this point in time, market it is actually still diving down. Okay, not looking so good because if you add in the annual fee, okay, 797 annual fee. Okay, so 30 days money back guarantee. After 1 year, you think that you don't like it, you think it's not useful to you, then you can choose to unsubscribe. Okay, all right. So sometimes people think too much on the annual fee. Okay, you try 1 year lah. After that, you think that you don't make money. So if you pay 797, but after 1 year you can make $7,000 or not, you still continue to subscribe, right? That kind of thing. So you have to think in terms of that. Okay. And 797, if you divide by 365 days, it is just about $2 plus a day only. Okay. Right. So yes, annual fee. Correct. You are right. Annual fee. All right. So I repeat, 30 days money back guarantee. All right. Even after that, 1 year, you think that no value, you just unsubscribe. Oh, doesn't matter. Okay. But a lot of still continue to subscribe with me. Okay. Any other question? Any other question? All right, if no question, thank you so much for staying with me until the end of this live stream. Okay, so with that, okay, I think I wish you a happy new year. Last day before I end of the new year period. Okay, so with that, if you find value in today's session, just type V, okay, or type value in the comments. I really appreciate that. If you're watching this on YouTube, do subscribe to our channel as well. Subscribe, okay, our channel, and give me a like, share, and comments as well. So with that, okay, thank you so much for staying with me. Okay, see you again next week. Good night, 晚安, and bye bye.